Hi. No, you're so okay. No, please. No, do you want to be interviewed?
Are you single?
Are you single?
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Mitchell Johnson. My friends call me Mitch. I'm 28 and I'm from Austin, Texas.
Oh my God, love that. I love Austin. I did a girls trip there. It's so fun.
Bachelorette?
No, just for fun.
Good.
Are you single?
I am single.
Let's talk about it. All right. Do you believe in soulmates?
Of course.
Do you think soulmates are strictly just romantic, or can you have like friendship soulmates?
Oh, definitely not just romantic. You can have friendship soulmates, romantic, that's the goal, right? Because you want to be completely yourself, and of course, with being fully yourself, you want to be intimate, and if the intimacy isn't there, you can still have that genuine connection without all the intimacy, so yeah.
What qualities do you look for most in a partner?
Rewind to the basics first. Eye contact, good body language, posture's big, and what their hobbies are and how their mannerisms are with other people. Because I think the last one's the most important, because how you see somebody act, whether it's them meeting somebody for the first time or whether it's meeting up with old friends, how they interact with strangers and people that are familiar is super telling to who they actually are, exterior and interior as a person. Whether or not like they're acting that way with you, people, I don't know, from my experience, they can almost put on a show, right? You almost kind of want to, because you want to show the best parts of yourself. However, when you get to see that different part of them in their own natural habitat, that's the biggest tell of them all.
I always say it's so important, even when I'm seeing someone, like I always want to see them with their friends or with their family to see how they interact, because that's really how they truly are.
Yeah, definitely, of course.
What are the top 3 things that make you feel appreciated in a relationship?
Just spending quality time together, really, and wanting to do activities and things, whether it's everything or nothing, with your partner and with that other person. And it's easy. It's just quality time.
I love that. What do you think makes a truly fulfilling and meaningful relationship?
Intention. Always intentionally speaking to one another, intentionally making plans with one another, whether it's cooking or hanging out at the house or going on a trip. Being intentional with not only what you do, but with how you act and your body mannerisms and the way that you communicate, that's for sure got to be it.
My mind went to when you said intention, like making plans. When you're first seeing someone in the initial stages, what are your thoughts on the girl taking initiative here in the beginning stages, at least? Do you think the guy should do it, or do you respect when maybe it's the second date and the girl's like, screw it, I'm going to ask him out and make the plan? What are your thoughts there?
I love it. I love being intentional. I love the confidence. That says a ton about somebody. And, screw the whole, a guy has to ask a girl out or the guy has to make the first move and all that stuff. It's 2024.
Last but not least, what are some valuable lessons you've learned about yourself while in a relationship?
Oh, it's such a good question. I've learned that good communication within conflict is probably the most important thing. Again, going back to like, if he wanted to, he would. If she wanted to, she would. Just because you're fighting or just because there's some controversy going around doesn't mean that you should feel like your opinion is anything less. And whether or not your opinion's right, you should at least bring yourself to talk about what's bothering you and to try and see it on the same way. Going a little bit further into that, if your communication is off, whether or not you agree with our fight or whatever, the way that you communicate is so very important, because you have to be able to see things on the same playing field, right? So, we could be talking about 2 different things or completely disagreeing, but as long as you're at least hearing out why these issues are coming up, or I don't want to say defending yourself or explaining, but just putting yourself in a position to where you and your partner can both hear each other clearly and try and hopefully resolve the issue.
Yeah, I always say too, you don't need to agree with the other person's values or what they're saying, but as long as you hear and understand it, that's the most important.
For sure. And to be heard, you have to say something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Amen.